efficiency's sake, we're going to start with Tisca and move down the line. So I would like to know, my dear, what attracted you to this role and anything you'd like to comment about it.
First, it's on everyone's list to do Shakespeare. And the incredible Skype conversations that I had with Burnilla and my meeting with Tanaji. And of course, Rohit is a dear friend, so which is how the script came to me. And talking to them and understanding a completely fresh take. I loved how they'd taken something 400 years old and put it into the power-hungry, greedy, grabby North India. That to me was killer. So that's the reason. And of course, the role was to die for.
Thank you, Tisca. Nasir Saab?
Same question.
Same question, please.
It was, well, of course it's a great part, but more than that, what I felt was that I'd like to be a part of a project like this, which to me rang very true, set in the place where it was set, and I happen to belong to such a family. Not that people in my family did the kind of things that the people in The Hungry do, but I've seen how in very small qasbas or small towns, the landlords or the politicians or the crooks rule the roost there, and they're pretty merciless. I've seen servants being whipped, and yeah, I've heard of killings and maimings and so on that have happened in the place where my family is from. So to me, it evoked that kind of a bloodthirsty world, and it just resonated very strongly with a lot of things that are happening in the country at the moment.
Thank you. And Karan, vodka party pack?
Well, I think the most obvious reason was obviously unemployment. Just the fact that I would get to work. And apart from that, I met Burnilla, and once I met her, I knew that I wanted to be a part of the project. Even when I auditioned for it, in fact, very rarely do you come across a scene that you're very interested in. So, in fact, I auditioned for the film and I sought her out. I found her on Facebook and I messaged her.
Amazing.
I'm enterprising. So I messaged her and we decided to meet, and once I met her, I knew what I wanted to do. Yeah.
Amazing, thank you. So for Kurban, Tanner and Burnilla, when they embarked on this project, they hadn't met before. Burnilla and Tanner had worked together previously, but they hadn't worked with Kurban. That was the ambition of what we were doing. So Kurban, what would you like to comment about this incredible 2-year journey that you've been on?
It's been fun, and it's been rather intense. So I mean, I come from I'm British born, but I come from an Indian background. So personally, it was just a really nice experience to be able to come and make a film in India for the very first time. Hopefully not the last time, and to try and bring together a very the idea of bringing together sort of a film with a European sensibility, but within the Indian context, trying to mesh two different styles of storytelling was really enjoyable to try and do. You'll find out if we pulled it off or not. Of course, working with these great guys and all the cast was it was just great to work together and to, yeah, I think we've done something quite special. So.
And before we get to Burnilla, Tanaji, you got a mic.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite unbelievable that we've pulled this off and we're here today, right now, and it'll be our India premiere, because honestly, it started off as just a thing like, oh, should we do a Shakespeare thing? Should we enter the Film London competition? And we had 2 months, and we were like, it was a lot of process of elimination why we chose Titus, and some of it because, I mean, I particularly had a very strange fascination for it always, and it just clicked as an idea to set it in Delhi and stuff like that, and then one step at a time, like how we got together with Kurban and clicked immediately that may not have happened. It was an arranged marriage of sorts. And then we won the grant, and then, next thing was like, do you think we can get Nasrrruddin Shah? Let's see.
I was like, no, of course not. Don't be stupid.
And can we get Tisca Chopra? Let's see. And then that happened. It's just quite amazing how everything's happened. So I'm very very happy and grateful, and to everyone involved that we were here today.
Thanks, Tanner. And then finally, Bornilla. Delivering a low-budget production with such huge creative ambition is a contradiction in that it's seemingly impossible, but you've achieved something so beautiful. And I know you say it's a team effort, but I wondered if you'd say a few words.